The meat's probably been here.
Like you studied here.
Ooh. Ah, Draco. A dragon. Cool. Then that actually gives us a lot of XP. We really could be doing those a little bit more. Hippogriffs. I don't really need more of them, so we could just leave them be. We could.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Oh my goodness. Really?
Levioso. Arresto momentum.
Your friend booked it. They got out of here. She saw the danger and she didn't even warn you.
I don't expect to be allies. I don't expect to have the cloth of
Levioso.
Seems we may
Arresto momentum.
I wouldn't worry about what I'm doing here, friend.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
I tell you this.
Sympathis totalis. Arresto. Bombarda.
I haven't been bombarding people.
Your poaching days are over.
I should be doing that more often. What's going on here? This is a specific location. I feel like I'm stealing the offerings from the centaurs.
Confringo.
Damn it.
You remember the first life you took? I can't say I do. All a bit of a blur.
What if I blow all this up?
Bombarda.
Well, that didn't help. That didn't do anything for us.
Incendio.
I should go. I mean, we've got a broom upgrade waiting for us. We could just go back to Hogsmeade. I didn't expect it to be done within, like, basically a day. Abby was working fast here. Probably cost like 10,000 or something. You know what? I'd give it credit. 7,500.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
What do we got? Yeah! On the money. All right. An enhancement that increases your broom's acceleration and speed to the full extent. Woo!
I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
You're welcome, Albie.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
All right. I'm surprised you didn't end up recommending like another Imelda course for us, but I guess what our goal is to go back to all the courses she had beforehand and
Getting more cozy than Hogsmeade.
fly around at max speed. But I'm not actually going to do that. We'll just help out Natty.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Can we do that right now? Because I'd fucking love to, yeah.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
That's smart.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
All right.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
You're so smart, Natty. All right, I'll head out.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Alright, I guess we're going back in Hogsmeade. Hopefully I don't get these people in trouble by asking them questions. But the sooner we deal with Harlow and Rookwood,
should be nearby.
the sooner these people will be safe.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you
Isco?
mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly.
So did you
But the
do it?
help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Well, I'm glad you've held off until now, because I can help with that.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Well, considering that they're using him for blackmail, I'll just assume that in this particular case, they haven't killed him.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden.
Well, that's just
It may
mean.
sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Yeah, I'm already in danger, so I'm just trying to get myself out faster. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand
Some
our meaning.
evidence worth hanging on to.
Yeah, that's a
Thank
pretty
you.
big one.
Revelio.
I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Where is that? Above us? Oh,
Alohomora.
oh, poor little level 1 lock. Oh, Demiguise statue.
Revelio.
Did we get a writing about them? Oh. 3 Broomsticks Private Room. 3 Broomsticks Private Room is a secluded space off the main room of the pub. Hogwarts professors appreciate having a separate area in which to gather to avoid encountering students. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the students appreciate their professors having a separate area as well. Yeah, I can bet. This is nice and cozy. I'd love to just kind of have a nap on a couch next to a fire, although part of me would always be paranoid. I kind of have a little bit of a fear about a fire in an open fireplace like that. But if it was a little bit more closed off, that'd be different. I'm sure it's a little bit safer, though. I mean, it is a magic fire, so
Otto
maybe...
Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Maybe there'd be a different thing there.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Greetings.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
Oh, damn.
We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Jeez.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Yeah, it's not too good. But we're gonna get you out of this situation, buddy. It just might not be very directly.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
I might just keep it for evidence.
Before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Agabus Filbert. Agabus Filbert is a very distinct name.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You You were wise not to speak out. You should have spoken out. If you had direct evidence, I think you should have spoken out. But, like, I also get why he didn't.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Yeah. Now to also break into this house. Level 3 lock? What kind of secrets do we have in here?
Revelio.
Is it just gonna be a collections chest? So far, neither of those rewards were too good. Meh. For a level 3 lock? That was bad. That really sucked. I tried to dodge in the air. It didn't work. I just wanted to do that. Ooh, is he like that? What? Random dock chest in the open? Orange scarf. Level 3 lock? Blue and green item. RNG is a bitch. That's for sure. Was that a meat? Maybe not.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Search the Natty of their Hogshead Inn. Damn, if only I could fly. Can I ride my high wing through town?
No need to race now, my friend.
I can't. But we can still go on foot with them a lot faster than we normally would have.
Now. There we go.
Swimming in the water in the middle of winter. Nothing wrong could possibly happen with that. Let me up. Let me up. Oh no. I thought I got stuck. Okay, I guess I just can't get on the dock from here. I'll have to touch the shore. Natty's wand?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Are these flowers? Oh, I thought we were supposed to be following the flowers. We're following her footsteps. Excuse me. Have you seen my friend?
Clumsy little students get what's coming to them.
Yeah, try your luck, buddy. You'll find out some amazing things real fast. Like, what does it feel like to be blown up from the inside
I
out?
need to find her quickly.
Ashwinder hideout. Not for long.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Well, considering the camera immediately focused on these barrels.
The hidden door.
I feel like
She must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
people would have heard that. That was pretty loud.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Seriously? Fine. I was about to go in. Loud and proud.
Go on. Always claiming he knows. Plenty of spoils and keep it. It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
They got me. They got me pegged. That's for sure. I am definitely going in here on my own. Or maybe they're talking about Natty. But she didn't. She was brought into here, so like that's different.
What?
Revelio.
I hope I didn't miss anything up top. Gwendolyn Zoe. Alright there, alright.
It's been a bit grim.
Some stocks after our little visit.
This guy's all alone over here. That's rough.
Typicus Totalis.
I'll tell you that. You'll tell on us first chance he gets.
Yeah, he absolutely would. You are what he considers wizard kind.
About time we locked her up.
He'd better notice is all I can say. I'm better than the lot of them put together, and it's time Rookwood saw
Hey.
it.
Revelio.
I feel like I could probably go out and not really get in trouble.
I don't want to work with goblins.
Oh, shit. Ah! Hello! I didn't mean to use Expelliarmus on the guy that I had knocked down. Whoop! Keep it up over there. Break shields with matching spell. Nah, I'm good.
Now you've gone too far.
No, this is going too far.
Revelio.
You want to talk brave? You weren't there when I outran Natty rampant. Only downside of being so lovable, that is. Everything wants a bit of me.
Why'd they capture this poor little sheep? Hey, buddy. That doesn't help me. There we go.
Revelio.
If there are no witnesses left, it can still be considered a successful stealth mission. We just have to hope none of these rats are like any magi. Any Maggie? The people who can turn into animals. Oh! My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I'm certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie. Aww.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
I will do no such thing. It's evidence.
Revelio.
Evidence that it was taken away. You are as dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a Krupp could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Aww.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Yeah, especially since I guess his wife has passed away. Hopefully she didn't get like killed by Harlow's men. Still sad. Woohoo.
Better have a look then.
You better see what that was.
Tell us.
I hear ya. Whoever you... The girl's friend won't come looking for her. Too dangerous. We're wasting our time.
Yeah, you're right.
Tell us.
I won't go looking for her.
So,
I'm already here. I know exactly where she is. Alright, now we can push further in.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Oh, Isco?
Alohomora.
Is he just gonna tell me now Alohomora things? Because I can do that. I've got level 3 Alohomora. I am particularly capable. Oh, I bet he just wanted me to get his wand.
I need your help.
Well, hold on. There's a chest over here that I missed. Whoopsies. Oh, it's because of the Wiggenwell potions. Got you. I didn't miss the chest. I just didn't need it.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay, I'll be over here. Wow, that wasn't too bad. Unless that, like, alerts somebody. But we could probably handle them with the 3 of us. Really just me.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I like the sound of that, Natty. All right. Are we gonna get ambushed by anybody else down here, or was Natty just thinking that I stealthed my way over? Because I was going to try, but then they heard me break like a fuck ton of shit. I don't know if they heard me like dodging and making noise
And put an end to Harlow once and for all.
because of the dodge, or if it was just because of like all the stuff I ran into. Usually they don't seem to react as objects like breaking directly behind them, so it truly don't know exactly what part I messed up on. Oh, hey, Officer Singer.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Yeah, don't go in there.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yeah, the authorities haven't been much help. Yeah. They haven't been doing shit.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Yeah. Good luck in your conversation with her, Natty. Ugh. We're gonna have taken out the entire organization from Harlow, Rookwood, Ranrock's loyalists, Ranrock himself, all before the authorities actually do anything at all in this game. It's actually really insane. I mean, I guess that's par for the course in the Harry Potter universe. But Jesus.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, good luck. Especially since you ended up getting married before telling the dad. But, I mean, I guess if he was that much of a jerk about the whole thing, you do what you have to. Don't let anybody stop your love. And hey, you know, you waited a sufficient amount of time. 6 months is a long, long, long time. And some people do, like, sit on their engagement for, like, years, which is also fine. But I think 6 months is a lot. I don't know, I'm kind of weird on that front. If I were to, like, get married, I don't really know if I'd wait, like, too long. Oh, I have the wrong things equipped.
Arresto momentum.
I guess it would depend on my partner at the time. And the lifestyles that we live.
Everything's all right now.
You know, if we had like a bunch of friends who needed to like do a certain level of traveling, we would have to make plans much further out in advance. But if you were just eloping, I don't know. I feel like you don't need to wait 6 months to just marry in secret. Maybe like 3 months, you know? But maybe they didn't marry in super secret. Maybe there were other people who knew. Although I wonder what a traditional wedding would look like in a wizarding world. Gotta be crazy. There's so much shit you can do with magic to make events fancy. Alright. Well, I was about to go to Hogwarts, make story progression, and then I saw this side question, the side mission. I was like, oh shit, right, the spider problem.